What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Like our blood clot again, you understand? Welcome back, people. Welcome back to Troops and Saeed show. You get me? You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Big up the bro, as always, blood. You understand? Obviously, we told you lot from Friday that the shows will be going to lives throughout the summer. You get me? So you understand? On Friday, we gotta try to find the time difference in them thing there. You see me? Because my brother's flying out to Joburg tomorrow. You get me? So all of the Big Six fans, you understand? Make sure you got your eyes on the socials. You get me?
Come on.
Link ups pending. You understand? Big up the man them as always. Big up Saeed.
Come on.
You see me? Make sure you subscribe to the bro. But another week, blood. You understand? Another Monday morning. Let's start with the main topic, blood. You understand? PSG. You get me? Champions of Europe. You understand? The first one. You get me? We are now. We were. You get me? But we are. You get me? The biggest club that hasn't won the Champions League, blood. You get me? It's a fact. We are the biggest, blood, that hasn't won the Champions League, but it is what it is. PSG went to Munich, a stadium that I've had nightmares in, a stadium where I witnessed my team concede 5 goals, blood. So I know how the Inter Milan fans feel, blood. You get me? The only difference with me is that Alexis Blood Clot Sanchez gave me a little hope before half time, and then second half it was all taken away, blood. You get me? But is that the most? That's got to be the most dominant, final performance, because I remember Madrid Juve, which was 4-1 at Cardiff Principality, but that was a close game, even up until the 3-1. You get me? It wasn't a 4-1 scoreline. Same with when Madrid won La Decima and it went to 4-1 in extra time. It wasn't a 4-1 scoreline. This could have been 7-8, blood.
7-8, bro. I remember Cola missed a couple of chances at the end. Like at the end, when he got stretched the game, the Inter Milan just kind of almost, you know when you go on ultra attacking on FIFA and then you just leave bare man, you know what I mean? Free at the back, bro. It's like it became like
who at the back, blood.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So it was like, you know what it is for me? It's like this game was meant to happen, bro. Like PSG were meant to dominate Inter Milan. Inter Milan had that hope of maybe they were defensively solid, they were gonna be compact. But if you actually watch them in the Serie A, they weren't that dominant in the last month or so. They kind of blew the title away, if I'm being honest with you. So that kind of dominance. Yeah, even Barcelona conceded 4 goals, and they came back and fair play to them, but they were conceding goals against Barcelona. So this idea that they were going to be dominant defensively was a myth. You know what I'm saying to you? So I think for me, football won that night. They got absolutely done over. The midfield was too dominant. When you got Vitinha, then, man, bro, just popping it around, man, it's ridiculous, bro. And then the front three, Doué, who else is it? Doué,
Dembele, Avradona.
But yeah, bro, ridiculous, bro. Them three just move around like it's normal, bro. Like just popping it around. Man are doing flicks. Dembele now, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I used to remember this guy being so greedy at Barcelona, man. Just wanted to do everything in his own. Now, team player, you get me? He's
matured.
Hey?
He's matured.
Yeah, he's matured. But some people don't mature, like even when they get older, they still got their bad habits, bro. Enrique said, yo, bro, your boy Mbappe's gone, Do you want to be the main man here? Do you want to be the guy that takes us to the Champions League? You know what? He's bought into the plans. He's tracking back. He's showing that I remember that run here where he was making it for the second goal. He could have easily just ran at them, man, and said, yo, I'm going to take you, man, on. Played the ball over to Doué, and obviously a wicked deflection. But bro, like them man did their thing, bro. Like put some respect on their name, PSG, man. And you know what? It's about time. Because I remember I still remember the old Paris. You know what I mean? Towards the end, like I know People I know about Ronaldinho and them, man. JJ Kocher. Remember the early 2000s? They used to have them, man. And I was like, right, this team's a good team, you know.
Arteta.
Yeah, Arteta, Pochettino.
Yeah, Poch was there.
Poch was there. There's a couple of man. I don't know if Djokovic was there though.
Yeah, Djokovic was.
It was there, innit?
I think Djokovic was Djokovic Marseille, chat, or was he PSG? Because I know Zizou. Zizou was Marseille.
Yeah, Zizou was Marseille, man. Yeah. So, but bro, like, that man, yeah, bro, like, I'm being serious, bro. Like, yo, they man did their thing, bro. And you know what? Listen, they went through the whole Messi, Neymar. They tried to get the Galacticos, the superstars. But little did they know, man, the boys from Paris, the guys that grew up around, you know, the French young stars, they're the ones that were gonna take them to the promised land. And you know what? Fair play, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They deserved it, bro. Inter Milan now, 2 finals, lost 2, man, in 2 years. That must be heartbreaking, bro. Heartbreaking.
I mean, they bottled the treble,
bro.
And then they bottled the treble this year, and then PSG won the treble, blood. Do you understand? There was a stat as well, yeah. I think it was LJ Brown. Big up LJ Brown, blood. One of the he's not here right now, but he put a stat out in when I was doing the Jamaica watch along before the final, and he said that Forest, Chelsea, Dortmund, and there was another team, all won their first Champions Leagues in Munich.
Okay.
And he dropped that before, and you get me. Apparently, it was an omen, and PSG have gone there and won their first Champions League, blood. You get me? What's rattled me even more, is that, blood, if we bought a striker, we could have won the fucking Champions League this year,
bro.
Because we would have, if Inter performed how they performed against PSG against us, we win the Champions League, blood.
Yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. But you know what it is, like, this is what I'm saying. Like in January, you should have took like that opportunity. Like Man City got Mamouche, like someone like that.
PSG went out and got Cavra in January, bro. And that is a major part of them getting across the line.
Bro, he cooked against you, lot. He cooked against bare teams, bro.
He cooked against Villa. He cooked against City. He cooked against. He cooked more against them than us. You get me? Us, it was more the midfielders.
The first half was madness, though. The first half.
It was more João Neves and Fabian Ruiz, and then Vitinha in the second leg.
Yeah.
It wasn't really him. You know what I mean? But he absolutely cooked in that final, blood. You get me? Like Dewey, 19 years old, to do what he did. Like,
do what he did.
He literally said, yo, it's like he's trying to say, yo, Yamal, put the fries in the bag, blood.
Yeah. Man said, put the fries in the bag, bro. Our man's got it. You get me? And this is the thing with Kvaratskhelia, like 60 million, it was worth the punt, bro. Like 50 million, 60 million, should I say, bro? It's not like you're going mad overboard, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, it's not, bro. The wages would have not been that bad as well. You get me? Like Mamouche, his wages are 300 grand a week. Like, at least there you would have been like, okay, cool, the wages are a bit too much there. This guy would not have been that sort of wages. And this brother's won now the, what's it called? The
Scudetto. He's won the quadruple this year.
He's won the quadruple this year, bro.
Because he's done the Scudetto, Liga, the Coupe de France, and the Champions League, blood. He can also win the I swear, PSG in the. I don't think PSG are in the Club World Cup.
They are.
He could win the Club World Cup. Them and they're gonna swipe up Tottenham in the Super Cup final.
Oh this man, that's gonna be lovely.
He could have won. He could be winning the most trophies a player has ever won in a season, blood.
You know
possibly
what?
6, 7 trophies, blood. I don't think a player has ever won that amount of trophies in a singular season, blood.
I'm trying to think. You know, like, is that the most singular trophies a player can win? You know. That's mad, you know. That's actually crazy, man. Nah, respect, bro. You get me? And you know what as well, yeah? I want to say Luis Enrique as well, man. Shout out to Luis Enrique, man. Because you know what, man? I kind of thought for me, was he low-key done after Barca? He went to Spain. I think they went out to Morocco, didn't they, on penalties? Didn't do much over there. I thought to myself, you know what, man, Luis Enrique, I know you rated him. I was like, man, not sure, man. Let me see what he could do at PSG then. PSG was all right, you know, it started off okay, but then obviously Mbappe, I felt like he needed to do something big. So obviously Mbappe left, and he created his own team, bro. He created his own team, and you know what, bro? What he did as well, he made a team that's so functional, so dynamic, so fluid. You know what I mean? Big up to him, man. And obviously his daughter as well, man, to win it as well. You get me now? That was big. That was big, man.
Rest her soul, man.
Yeah, rest her soul, man. Like, no, it's sad. And the way he speaks as well in life.
I love the tifo that they done for
her. Yo, that tifo was cold, man. I think PSG have got the best tifos, man. Them man are just unbelievable with their tifos,
bro.
Man.
When they showed the tifo, I was like, all right, pan to the Inter Milan end now. That man just had some flipping Tesco bag pin-up blood like this.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? I thought Inter, because you know the ultras and them thing there in Italy, I thought they would have, you understand? Show that blood, because they got brazy tifo at the San Siro. So I was very surprised to just see a whole heap of fucking carrier bags being held in the air at a Champions League final. Blood, their tifo was worse than that fucking bed sheet that we hung up against blood.
The cannon. Mm-hmm. Bro, that will always kill me though, that cannon, you know, when you brought
bro.
Oh my god, man. But now, you know what though? Like, it's like I'm still like, it's crazy though. 5 though, bro. In the final.
And you know what? There's not, I feel sorry for Sommer, because there's not one goal that he could, like, you look at a goal and you think, he could have done better there.
Yeah.
It's just the, do you know what it was as well? The press of PSG. Like, did you see that clip? Did you see that clip of Dembele when he's like this?
Yeah.
They show him, and he's like this.
Yeah.
And then they pan to Sommer, and Sommer's like, bro, where do I pass out, blood? Like every time he went to the left, Dembele went like this.
Yeah, no.
He constantly was going like just tapping his feet and just like, play the ball, bro. I'm going as soon as you, and bro, because I didn't understand why they kept trying to play out from the back, because the press of PSG was absolutely.
They gave him the ball, bro. Did you not see it? They gave from the kickoff. They kicked the ball straight out to the
and then it was from start to finish. Nation of domination, blood. I was expecting D'Lo Brown to pull up. I thought Rock was gonna pull up. I thought Farouk was gonna pull up. Mark Henry, Godfather, God rest his soul. I thought flipping Owen Hart was gonna turn up, blood. The amount of domination that was going in, blood, because it was just the goals as well. Like the way they opened them up like a tin of blood clot beans at every given opportunity, bro. Inter didn't lay a glove on Donnarumma, bro. And you know Donnarumma's loving life because he's an AC Milan man. So you know he's 100% life, man. Pepper up the ops, blood.
Bro, he's an AC Milan man. So he's like, yo, listen, man. The thing is, bro, they didn't have a shot on target until I think it was, to be fair, it was a decent save. It was still Thuram had one. Yeah. Bro, like even, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm disappointed in Lautaro Martinez. Like them, like
this is why I say when people say to me, I rate Thuram. I don't rate Thuram. I rate Lautaro. I don't rate Lautaro. I don't rate these. I don't rate them, bro. When man say, yo, we should be looking at Thuram as a forward. What? You're mad.
Yeah.
Man only rate him because of his father.
Bro.
He's literally living off his father's rep. One of the greatest, I repeat, one of the greatest defenders of all time. Whether he was playing at right back or centre back, blood. This guy was absolute crud. You get me? And he is living off his father's reputation, blood.
Bro, he was so bad, bro, in that final. And I think even the fullbacks as well were bad.
DeMarco got Jesus Christ.
Normally I rate him, you know, but today he got smoked, bro. I don't know what he was doing for the second goal as well, though. To put your back on goal like that, and bro. Like, broski, like, what are you doing, bro? What is this? I expect a kid to do that. I expect a kid to be like, you know what, I don't want to get hit on the ball. You're a professional footballer. Bro. And you're there doing that, bro. Get out of here, man. Are you mad?
In a Champions League final?
Yeah, in the Champions League final. Oh, man. Don't get me started, bro, man. Honestly, I was fuming with that. I was like, yo, just for the context of the time, I was like, bro, to make that 2-0, at least make it a special goal like it's 2-0. But they were never in it, bro. Like, it was one of them where it's just like, yo, PSG, now Now that they've got one, I can't lie to you, man. We got to watch out for them now.
That was my next question, bro. Do you think that this could be their Real Madrid era? Because when you look at their team as well, it's a young team, blood. There's not a lot of players that are aging. It's a team that's going into their prime.
Yep.
This could be an era of PSG domination, blood. You see how the chairman was speaking at full time. He was asked about Enrique, and Henri asked him, like, yo, what's going on with Enrique? He went, he's got another 2 years. Don't worry about that, bruv. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, they're planning ahead with Enrique, the talent ID at that club now. You get me? They got rid of all of the big hitters. You get me? Verratti, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. You understand? Holy per flipping big hitters, bro. And big up Marquinhos, blood, because he's been there from the get-go.
Let's say that. Yeah.
He's been there from the get-go, blood. Thiago Silva run where and had to go get one at Chelsea. He stayed loyal, blood. That champion, big man thing. The man run where like a pussy out the door, blood. Run where. And then now Marquinhos, that Champions League is gonna mean so much.
Cemented his legacy. Cemented his legacy.
My man should forget a statue, dog. You understand?
You know what? Real talk. Real talk. He's definitely a legend, bro. He's definitely a legend. You know why? Because it's like he stayed for the grind. You know, certain man don't stay for the grind, bro. He stayed for the grind. I also remember as well, I look at him. He came at what, 19 years old, 18, 19, with braces, fresh out. You get me? And then came, bang. And then, you know what I mean? Persistent, bro. And this is a centre back that, you know what, like he's been
criticized.
I've been criticized, bro. Yeah, because he ever really made that world-class level?
There was one stage when I was like, bring Marquinhos to Arsenal, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
And then after Thiago Silva left, he kind of dropped.
Yeah.
You get me? I think the partnership of him and Thiago Silva is why I rated him, bro.
Yeah.
And then he kind of dropped after that. But this season, he's done his fucking thing, blood.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, you know what is there? Like, he's there's not many players that are loyal to the clubs like that. You got to be super loyal. But then again, obviously, he's in nice money, nice city. You feel me? Like, it's not as if he's at some scrub club. Like, he always will know that PSG will get act together. And fair play to the owners as well. They got in Campos. They changed their model. And you know what? They went to a system where, you know what? It's fluid. They got players that are not big names. Okay, Dembele's a big name, but everyone else, they're not big names, you know. It's like there's good players, bro.
Like, they went and got they got Vitina from Wolves, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got Hakimi from Inter.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got João Neves from Sporting Lisbon.
No, Benfica.
Oh, Benfica, sorry. They got Cava from Napoli.
Yeah.
They got Dewey from
Rennes.
I was gonna say, was he at Stade Rennes?
Rennes, yeah, Rennes.
He was at, you understand? They didn't like go to, like, you understand, no disrespect to like the other clubs, but they didn't like go out and, you know what I mean, go out and get a household name. These lot ain't household names. You know what I mean? He went out and got what he got out. He went out and got very, very good players that are borderline. You get me, going to the world class stage, and now they're hitting the world class stage, blood.
There you go. So it's like, yo, man, like, it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, they did that because they were like, yo, this is what we're on right now. You feel me? Like, and you know what I mean, bro? This is a good sign for people to be like, yo, listen, this is how you rebuild, bro. Get players that are suiting the system, and make sure when you go and get these top young players, bro, go and do it, bro. Go and do it. Like, don't dilly-dally around. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying to you? So, yeah, boy, it's fair play to PSG, and you know what, man? Big up to them, bro. Like, really, really big up to them, man. They deserve it, bro. They deserve it.
Nah, congratulations, PSG, man.
Yeah, man. Real talk.
Inzaghi, boy, you get me. I rate him, but the way he went out, bro,
he's crashed out bad, though. You know,
it was mad, bruv. You get me? Like,
he's crashed out bad.
That's why I always had Enrique and Nagelsmann as my tier 1, and then he was in my tier 2. You get me? But I think he's going to Saudi anyway. Like Fabrizio's dropping a couple bombers, but I'll get into them. Pause. But this one here, blood. You understand? This one here yesterday. You get me?
Yeah.
Cunha joins Man United on 5-year deal plus 1-year option from Wolves. All documents signed after 62.5 million pound release clause has been triggered earlier this week. First signing of the summer for Man United. 200 bags a week, blood.
They haven't confirmed it, you know, man. People keep saying it's 200 grand a week, but they haven't really confirmed it, man. Unless I see it from the Capology page and it's confirmed, then I'll know. But we don't really actually know. People have been saying 200 grand, but that's just the fee that's been quoted out there. But for me, there's a situation where I always look at my United, I'm like, I don't want no one going past 200 grand a week anyway. So if he's on 200 grand, I don't see that really as a problem. You know what I mean? As long it's just whether they go past 250, bro, because that's where I'm like, Mount's on there. Nobody really right now deserves to be on that 250 mark, let alone 300k. You know, because we ain't got Champions League football. You ain't really gonna be in Champions League next year. Like, you man are not on, you know what I mean? You're not on job right now, bro. You man, you know what I mean? You don't deserve to be on them sort of wages, bro. And the club model shouldn't be that way. You're building players because of wages, you feel me? So with that being said, I think it's a brilliant signing, bro. Like, he fits the bill, Premier League proven, scores goals. I mean, he's got double-digit goals now the past 2 seasons. He got 15 last year. Good ball carrier, like, and he's got that, I wouldn't say not X factor, but I feel like he's got that character that, you know what, man, I'm here, like man's not messing around here, bro. I'm gonna make this my own, bro, and he's gonna come in and make a real impact, bro. And I feel like he's one of the Brazilians that actually look Brazilian as well. Like, you see these Brazilians right now, we act like they're from Peru and they're from Bolivia. They ain't got the right passports. This guy's got a bit of flair about him. So, you know what, man, I'm excited, man. Obviously, it's not gonna be the all NBA because we need more. And right now, just him on his own ain't gonna be too much. We need more signings, but it's a positive step, man. You get me? Like, I'm very, very happy with this. I can't lie. It's gonna be a good signing.
Do you think the wages played a part? Because the position you're in, you're gonna have to.
United fan, bro.
You know what? He's a what?
He's a United fan.
Whatever, man. Like I said, blood. You get me? Do you think the wages?
He's actually a United fan. He's been twerking for United for the past couple of years now.
He's been twerking because he wants to flipping secure the bag. He wants to get everyone out the favelas, blood. I don't blame him, bro. You understand? I've been in the trenches, blood. Not like the favelas. Well, I was in Marvelly for 6 months. You understand? So I know. You understand? What I go on over Yessa. You get me? Over Dessa, sorry. You understand?
Everyone's motivated by money, though. Everyone's motivated to get a better wage.
Nah, but to go to Man United, you're gonna have to give them the big wages, blood, because you're in 17th. Sorry,
no, but
you get me?
No, but he's because like I said, because he's a United fan, he wants to join regardless, by the way, if we were in the Champions League or not. He accepted the move before we even were in the Champions.
He was probably offered the 200 bags. You get me? So that's why he accepted.
Broski, like he's come because.
Let's be serious, bro.
It's not about the money. I don't think it's about the money. Yeah, the money's a factor. Money will always be a factor. I'm not denying money's not a factor in this situation, but he wanted to come to Man United. Like, that is a big, big thing, bro. United came in, they played release clause. Last summer he was asked about it. He didn't really need to respond to that video. He responded to the video. He started flirting back, saying, "Yo, come and get me." You know what I mean? He was dilly-dallying around the contract with Wolves. He signed the contract. He put a release clause in. United got involved quickly. And this was done early, bro. This was wrapped up early. So he's always been wanting Man United. But like I said, this 200 grand a week, by the way, it's not really been confirmed. Do you know what I mean? So we don't know what he's actually going to get. So yes, money can be a factor. But for me, the biggest story of it is that he wants to join Manchester United. So
has anyone else moved for him, though?
Yeah, your club.
We didn't move for him.
Brother, your club was seriously interested in
no, that's interest. Like, we were looking.
No, serious interest.
You know, when you're in the club and you see a thing, well, I don't know now, innit, blood? You get me? But shout out the man then when you're in a club.
Last summer.
You see a
Newcastle were heavily linked.
We ain't put no bid, blood. What you doing?
No, not you. I said Forest. Forest put a bid in. Oh, here we go. Oh my God! Listen, Forest were in the title race this season.
What? We weren't even in the title race. Go.
I'm just letting you know that Forest were Forest are on job now. They got a billionaire owner, bro. They ain't messing around. Newcastle were involved. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Oh God!
Like Arsenal, this is what I'm saying. Like, I get it, you didn't get him here, but
we didn't move for him, bro. What do you mean we didn't get him?
You man was saying, yo, bring me.
We weren't at the table, blood.
You Arsenal fans were talking about, yo.
I wanted Cunha, but Arsenal never.
You wanted Cunha.
Forward. Yeah, but
wanted Cunha. Would you take Cunha now,
bro? What?
Would you want Cunha in your team now,
bro? I've already said that. Cunha, Eze, they're the 10s that I would bring to Arsenal, bro. I'm not saying Cunha's shit. I'm saying he's going to your club because of the wages.
No, he's not coming to the wages though. It's literally what we're talking about. Like, also this 200 grand a week. Like, yeah, it's a sum of money.
How much is he on at Wolves? What, 30 grand?
Nah, bro. Are you mad, bro? You even
mad?
Is 1 second.
Oh, check.
It's probably under 100 grand though.
Of course, it's under 100 grand. Go on, how much?
He was on 120 grand a week.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
That's what I'm saying.
He doubled his wages.
Double? What do you mean double? He's just added 8 grand on top.
You basically doubled. Like 20 grand off double. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's
adding bonuses and everything there. He's probably on about 230 a week. You probably doubled his wages. Adding bonuses, goal bonuses.
Bro, this
you know
guy,
what I mean? He gets you into conference league. There's probably a conference.
You know, no.
I'm being real. There's probably blood. There is probably a conference league clause in there, blood. Get us to the conference league. Give you an extra 20 grand.
Conference league clause. You know what it is? Your club plays 280 grand a week.
Oh my days!
Havertz. 280 grand a week.
Bro. I don't rate Havertz, bro.
No, man. Your club employs him for 280 grand a week. Put your energy into that scrub over there. Worried about Cunha's wages. Yeah,
I let Said have no hopium, chat. Man, I say let him have hopium. I let him have no hopium,
bro. What do you mean hopium? We know Cunha's a baller.
A conference league clause in the contract,
brother. Why are you going on? Why is the chat going on like they haven't rated Cunha, bro? Like all of a sudden, Cunha's a bad player.
We rate Cunha. We're saying that he's going to your club for
money. What do you mean for money, bro? He's literally
and we've seen you
just upped his wages up to 80 grand. That's it.
Also, okay. Do you think Cunha's gonna get you to like the top half?
I'm just saying it's the start of the jigsaw. This is not gonna take us to another level, bro. We need more signings. We need 6 to 7 signings, bro.
What about this? What about this part? What about this part of the jigsaw?
Let's see.
Chelsea remain in contact with Jadon Sancho's camp over contract terms. Still no agreement on salary so far. Final decision will be made in days. Outcome expected next week. If contract terms are not agreed, Sancho will go back to Manchester United. Hey, Manchester with £5 million compensation.
Yeah, listen, I think he'll stay, man. I think for me, he'll agree a financial package that, brother, he needs to humble himself. He ain't getting on 350 a week now. Or 300 grand a week that he was getting when he came to the football club. He ate nicely, for like 3-4 years, You know that, man. He's ate nicely at United. We gave him what he wanted. I think it was a bit too much at the time, but because we were chasing for 2 years, we gave him what he wanted. It backfired on us. And now he's got to agree to their wage structure. Their wage structure at Chelsea is not too bad. I think they've got 1 or 2, 3 top earners, and then everyone else is not on a bad situation down there. So yeah, man, he's got to stay. We got our 25 million. Life is good. You know what I mean, bro? So let's see what he does, because really and truly, where's he gonna go? If he leaves Chelsea now, where's he really gonna go? Like, where would he really go, man? Unless he goes back to Dortmund. Do Dortmund want him back again, third time, etc., etc.? You know what I mean now? So it's one of them, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
What stopped him from moving back to Dortmund when he was at the end of last season? Was it a fee?
No,
or didn't they? Or didn't they want him?
Nah. Not only did they not want him, but I feel like he's kind of like one of them where it's like, yeah, Dortmund, I want to be there, but like I want my story to be known as just going back to Dortmund, bro. I feel like he still wants to match work in the Premier League, bro. Premier League's the best league in the world, like in terms of entertainment, in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, maybe not in terms of football, but entertainment, wages, lifestyle, like London. He wants to be there, though, bro. With a man, you feel me? He's at home as well. You know what I mean? So it's like he's raised in London, isn't it? So and Chelsea wanted him as well. He was a Chelsea fan as well when he was young. So that's why he wanted there. So
I swear he wanted Chelsea before he moved to you lot. Anyway, I'm not even taking the piss.
No, but he was always a Chelsea fan, though. That's the thing, though. We knew that. We knew that. It's just like United came in, innit? At the time, Chelsea, I don't think really needed Sancho at the time. But right now, bro, he's got to just comply with whatever been said. Play football, man. He don't really need to be worried about like wages and da-da-da and this and that, bro. Just play good football, bro, and that's it, bro. Like, he might not be first choice, might not be second choice, but it's got to be playing good football, bro, and just earning your bread like that, bro. Like, it's one of them, bro. Like, he's 25 now, Jadon Sancho. Like, time moves quick, bro. Remember, there was a young spring chicken, 2021, living life, now 25. So, fair play. Like I said, he's a talented player, man. I never deny, like, the talent is there, man. It's just the consistency.
Is it the mentality?
I wouldn't say it's mentality, though, bro. I just think it's consistency, bro. But then consistency comes from mentality, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like, if you've got a mentality to be consistent, then you're going to be consistent, bro. But I do believe maybe he doesn't suit English football as well. I think he suits more the European football. You see the Champions League, man was cooking Mendes. Look at Mendes this season compared to last season. He cooked him. You get me? So it's one of them where I'm like, yo, Sancho, talented player, maybe English League don't suit him, but I reckon they should keep him just because of the Champions League element, because I feel like he will be a good value in the Champions League. I really do. But yeah, me, it's one of them, innit? You feel me?
Big up the Herbs, man. Says big up Troops and Saeed. Come on, big up my Herbs, man. Every time. Big up all the Herbs, man, around the world. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're enjoying your wake and bake on this glorious Monday morning, blood. You get me? Another player who has hella talent, but he's actually showing his talent, blood. You get me? Ryan Cherki.
Yeah,
Man City and Olympic Lyon are in club-to-club talks for Ryan Cherki. They're expected to advance fast next week, which is now this week. Price tag will be in excess of 30 million euros. That is ridiculous, bro. That's about 25 million, bro. Man City are confident. Man City maintain their plan. Cherki and Rinder's deals to be done in the next days, blood. It's not looking good next season, is it, blood? When you see the way
the other bit as well, the latest one.
Yep, that one. Oh yeah, let me get that one for.
Brother, listen, man.
Yeah, let me get that one for the chat as well. Cause I said there's been a couple bombers. Now we can get into the few bombers, blood. You understand? Here, as the man says himself, blood. Here we go.
You know what, man? I feel like for me, that's a disgusting signing, bro.
I mean, look at this one. This is the one that Saeed was alluding to. The main targets for Man City at fullback position remain Tino, Livramento, and Aït-Nouri. Talks to advance soon for Aït-Nouri, with move expected to happen. City are very confident, as revealed days ago. Livramento, difficult deal, as Newcastle hope to keep him. Now, what are we going back to City Liverpool days again now, blood?
Yeah, bro. Listen, this is
did Arsenal miss the boat?
Serious.
Did we miss the boat? Did we miss the train? Did we miss?
Bro, you missed the boat. You missed the train. Last season, bro. Yeah.
Everything, blood.
Everything gone, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Last train gone. Last
everything locked off, blood. Man sleeping on the platform, blood, on a bench.
Yeah, sleeping on the platform, bro. You get me? It's peak out here, man. Like, Aït-Nouri is a baller, bro. Like, he's gonna fit in that system nice and easy, bro. You get me? Young as well. Like, and it's technical, super technical, bro. Oh man, this is disgusting. Even Livramento, man. I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
Man. Very underrated, you know.
And you know what's mad about Livramento? Yeah, you have to give him his props because he had that horrific injury.
I know,
ACL, blood.
Yeah.
Or he ruptured something, blood. And to come back the way he has, you don't look like he's lost like a yard of pace. You know, when you're out for that long, you normally lose a yard of pace. Normally takes you a long time to get back up to that level you was at. But blood, he's kind of like Timber, where he just come back and you don't even know that he's been out for that long, blood.
He's just come out, He's just, bro. He's just done bits.
Chelsea fucked up getting rid of him, innit?
Hey,
Chelsea fucked up getting rid of him.
You can't really say
I
that.
know you got Reece James, but his injury concerns, you know what I mean? He's only playing 45 right now.
I hear you. But I feel like they've let go of better talent than Liverpool at Cobham. They've literally let go of better talent.
Lewis Hall as well, you know. Remember, Lewis Hall's on the other side as well, blood.
Lewis Hall, they've let go as well. So they've let go of so much better talent than Liverpool. Not that I'm saying Liverpool ain't a good talent, but bro, like if they thought of that like him like that, they would have kept most players in their team, bro. Like I remember so many ballers. I'm like, rah, they let him go. They let Lewis Baker go. Rah, big up to Lewis Baker because I remember Lewis Baker was a bad boy striker in the academy. So they've let go of top talent. But for me, Liverpool on the right hand side, I don't think they get Liverpool though because Newcastle are in the top 4 race, man, like every year now, man. So I don't think they let go of him. I'm not gonna lie to you, unless they pay like a big money. I'm talking like 50 million for Liverpool. I reckon it's gonna cost you about 50 million. Yeah, Musiala as well. Musiala, you know Musiala left thingy.
What?
Musiala.
Yeah, Musiala was at City, innit? No, Chelsea.
Chelsea, that's what I'm saying to you. From the actual Cobham Academy. So they've left. So for me, 2 new wing backs. You got a 10 midfielder. Boy.
Rodri's back.
That's a sign in itself. I can't lie. What else do they need, man? They got already centre backs, I reckon, for me. Nico O'Reilly's had a good first, I don't know, man. He's almost like a new signing, Nico O'Reilly, man, because I feel like he's had a good first season in the Premier League. Phil Foden was missing last year. He's almost like a new signing now, if he can get his act together. Savinho had one first start to season where I think for me he flopped. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He did. Like the way Gunner bigs him up, bro. Like Gunner's my guy, blood. You need to talk to me. You need to put down that. What's he drink? The Surveyor's blood. Yeah, you got to put down the Surveyor's blood.
Bro. He's flopped, bro. Mm-hmm. So he might have one of them seasons where, you know what, like, yeah, cool, you started off slow, but the next season, bang. Oscar Bob as well.
Yeah, he's back from injury. He was a big miss because this year was the Oscar Bob year.
And then he got injured, man. Yeah, that was nasty, bro. Like, no, you don't want to see that for anyone.
I shout out Bob. I shout out Bob. That's my guy. He follows me on Insta.
Oscar Bob, yeah. Big up
That's my guy, blood. Big up Bob, blood.
Yeah. And then you got Echeverry, bro. Echeverry as well.
Who's that? The right-footed Messi, apparently.
Yeah. They say that Messi and that. You get me? So, bro. And then you got Mahmoud Shoots coming from January. You know what I mean? That's been scoring goals.
They got that Nico Gonzalez
as well. Bro, all of a sudden,
City looks scary again, isn't it?
Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah. And it's oh my God.
For me, the Rodri return is game changing, blood, because we've seen how much they've missed him, blood. We've seen how they've been affected by the loss of him in that midfield, blood. I think him going back into that midfield, I think that is and you get me. You add all of what they're trying to add to that as well.
Yeah, facts.
I think this is looking long, bruv. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro. Looking long, man. Like for me, it's one of them where even Liverpool, I think Liverpool as well, they added as well to their squad. I know Florian Wirtz, they're looking a bit like, it's gonna get over the line. Florian Wirtz, you got the brother Frimpong, Kirkes. They bought like everyone's building their spine all of a sudden, bro. Like it's scary, bro. Like, and then they go get a striker. That's 4 signings, bro. Real significant. Added to the kept Salah, they kept Van Dijk. Bro, like
if out of Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah, I honestly think the one that they would have been cool was Trent.
Trent, bro, you mad?
Because it sounds fucked, yeah.
Player, but I'm saying though, yeah.
Yeah, because they're gonna miss a lot from him like that. His departure is gonna hurt them. Let's not lie.
Hurt them, yeah. Let's not.
You saw the difference when, especially the last game of the season, when he came on that pitch. Pause. You saw the difference in that Liverpool team. You saw Salah more in the game. You get me? I think it's gonna hurt Salah. Like him and Frimpong need to get that relationship that him and Trent had. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a loss, but you can.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do the passes though. I can't.
No way.
But what he will do though is
he'll overlap and probably give Salah chances to cut in. That's what he'll do. He'll hit the byline. So Salah will have a lot of time to.
Salah will become the playmaker,
and he'll just he'll run.
Yeah, this guy, he's a winger. He's basically a winger. So Salah will basically become a playmaker next year. You feel me? So, but then again, I can't lie to you. Frimpong, though, he may get cooked a few times next year. You know, like watch out for this, bro.
I see a couple clips, and he looks worse than Trent at defending.
Of course, bro.
Like Trent is actually a better. Like Trent's defending is not even all that blood, but Trent actually looks like a better defender.
Yeah, because this guy's a winger, bro. He's a winger. He's a wing back at best. He ain't a right back. That's why I believe the system next year. I want to be interested in what happens next year in terms of the system. Does Gravenberch do that role of? Remember Rodri used to do the role of like becoming the right back or something like the right.
So like what we used to do when Xhaka used to drop into left back.
Yeah.
And then we be like Zinchenko
go. Yeah. So I reckon what's gonna happen is Gravenberch, and I remember it was Konate. Konate would almost become the right back here, and then Konate would take over that side.
And then someone from the midfield's got to drop into the centre back position.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So what will happen is, and I think PSG, to be fair, do the same thing because they allow Hakimi to go forward. And then I think whoever there covers that position. So they're gonna have to do that. But then the thing is, people underestimate like pushing a team back, like pushing people into their own half where you suffocate them. I think Liverpool will suffocate people because of a Frimpong moving there, Kirk's over there, Gakpo, this, that, like, bro, like they might suffocate a lot of teams to be like, yo, we don't want to leave at half, bro. We can't leave at half. We can't get out.
But then City could do the same thing as well.
Yeah, they could. This is why it's disgusting, bro.
And this is why I get mad about the whole Sesko thing with Arsenal, blood. You get me? This is exactly why, bro. Do you understand? Like, there's word on the road that we're looking at Mbeumo. You get me?
Yeah. Everyone is, to be fair, man.
Arsenal are interested in Mbeumo.
Everyone is. Everyone.
I'm hearing they're saying Mbeumo for the left. I'm like, he plays on the right, bro.
No. Mbeumo
obviously he can't. Yeah. Obviously he can't go ahead of Saka. But
you know what it is with Saka though, man? I feel like with him, it's like he's getting a lot of muscular injuries, isn't it? And
he needs help, bro. He needs, like, you know what I mean? Some games where, and when you have a player the level of an Mbeumo, you can, even when you play a flipping, I don't know, you play a Newcastle at home, blood. Or not even a Newcastle, you play a Fulham at home. Yeah. Or a Brentford at home. Them kind of, you get me, Conference League teams, bro, fighting for Conference League, mid-tables, You could say, yo, Saka, have a rest today. And Mbeumo, go kill them off. And he's more than capable of going and doing that, blood. You understand? You look at his goal record this year, absolutely ridiculous, bro.
Ridiculous.
Like, I'm a big fan of Mbeumo, bro. Like, I was calling for Mbeumo in fucking January.
Yeah.
I was like, go test the waters.
Waters.
Saka's out, bring Mbeumo in, bruv. You get me? But we dilly-dallied.
What does that say about Ethan Nwaneri then? What's that say about Ethan Nwaneri? It's just a youngster that's still got to learn his trade, though, innit? Maybe Ethan Nwaneri can play the 10 role, though.
He's better. Like, he can play 10. He can play left. He can play right.
Yeah. He
can play 8.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means that he's thinking of Ethan in a more central role.
Maybe.
Which I'm all for. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm all for that, blood. I think his ball carrying ability. I think his line is his vision. He's got them line breaking passes.
He has.
I think he'll be perfect in the central area for us, blood.
Yes.
And pressure on Odegaard, blood, because he's got it too easy. Like, yes, you picked up form last few games of the season, but there was nothing to play for. That's why, you get me. Like, when the pressure was on, you weren't there, blood.
You weren't there.
I was looking. You get me? I was looking. I saw 10 man running up on me. I saw you running the other way, blood. You get me? That's what I saw, blood. You understand? You didn't back the beef, bro. You get me? You cut out, bro. You get me? So, you understand? I can't forget that, blood. You get me?
You know, but you know what it is, though, bro? Like, we're talking about the depth of Man City here. Why Arsenal now thinking where should they fit Mbeumo? Why should you think like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's true, though, isn't it?
That's the thing, though.
Where's Very going to play? Where all these man going to play?
Yeah. Because when you look at City in their prime, yeah, when they had Mahrez, Bernardo, Foden, fucking Gundogan, fucking Haaland, De Bruyne, fucking holy heap of fucking things, bro. You think
like,
Pep was thinking like, oh, you know
Mbeumo,
what? I've got
him,
him, so I'm not gonna bring him in, bro. Fuck that, yo.
Bro, fuck that.
I'm bringing everyone in,
bro.
I'm gonna build this
squad,
bro. So when we're missing someone from the first team, it's not that big a drop. You get me?
Facts.
When they had like Sane, Sterling, and all of that blood, holy heap of wingers in the team, bro. They didn't. Pep was like, yo. So if a man gets injured, when the next man comes in, he is at the same level or better.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like Mbeumo, he ain't no superstar, man. I know he's a good player, yeah, but he ain't no superstar, bro.
He's not a household name.
Like if he was at PSG on the bench, you know what I mean? Like people would not be turning a blind eye because they got Dewey in them, man. You feel me? Like it's like I think he's a good player, Mbeumo, but it's like, yo, if he was part of your squad, like he still would push for a first team. It's all about pushing for the first team, though. If you're knocking the door and man are not performing, Saka's not performing for like 5 games.
Yeah,
right. You come off. You know what I mean?
If he's carrying a knock, you don't have to risk him now.
You have to risk him. You see what I mean, broski? So
that's right there. I'm with that move. Like the Mbeumo, now I'm like, okay, cool. Here we go. Yeah, that's gonna be an impact, blood. He's gonna, you understand? Strike fear in the fullback that he's attacking, bro. Because you know he's gonna cock him up. You understand? You know he's got a goal in his game. He's very good at set piece. He's good at free kicks, good at fucking penalties. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a nice asset to have there, blood. You get me,
bro?
When I'm looking at Sesko and them thing, I'm like, no. But look what the others are doing. Look at the level they're bringing into their clubs. They're not bringing in process players, blood. Yeah? Cherki is not a process player. We're bringing in Drew Hill, blood. Big man ting. How deep is your love for me? That's what we're doing, blood. He's going to be singing to the centre back, bro. Looking for the gallon with tongues in the crowd. What's going on?
Oh, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
I need a man that's good. I need Bane.
Yeah, Bane.
I need Bane, bro. I don't need I don't need Sisqo. I don't need Drew Hill. I don't need that, blood. Bro, Sesko, and this is the thing. I'm not downplaying Sesko. Yeah?
Yeah.
If we won the league last season and we bought Sesko, I'd be like, cool. You know what? We won the league. We're building again now.
We're building again, yeah.
Next 2 years, he's going to be...
story when you have to win it and there's an onus for you to win it. Yeah,
Do you understand? So, for example, if Liverpool went out for Sesko this year after winning the league, yeah? They secured Salah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, cool. You get me? Fairs. You know what? They're looking at the future. They've got the champs. They've secured, they've got the championship. They've secured Salah's deal. They've secured Van Dijk. They've brought in fucking Wirtz. They brought in Frimpong. They brought in Kirkes. They've made proper moves. And now they're like, this one's going to bang in 2 years, blood.
Facts.
Yeah? And then we've got Salah here. So if Salah drops, that's when he picks up. So the transition is there. You understand? You could transition from Salah to Sesko. We can't do that now. Yeah?
Nope.
The only way Sesko comes to this club, for me, is if we sell Havertz. Then you bring in Sesko and Gyökeres.
Yeah.
So Sesko is the Havertz replacement. Gyökeres is the 9.
The 9, yeah.
He's the big man.
He loves Havertz, though, man. He ain't selling no Havertz.
Havertz is his love child, blood. Marino is his love child. Marino is him as a footballer with a left foot. It's just Marino has a better... he has more of a goal-scoring instinct than Arteta, blood. Yeah. Sideways, basic midfielder, bro.
Say like Arsenal. To be fair, Arteta used to have some bangers for Arsenal back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, yo, every goal he scored was a banger. I know he scored penalties as well, but he scored bangers. But
he weren't no player, blood.
I don't know. I think for me, it's like
he weren't no Santi.
Yeah, he weren't no Santi. No way. No way. Santi was a special player.
He was the water boy.
Like, I just don't know with I think Arteta wants to win it his own way, bro.
He's too stubborn and ignorant and arrogant, and it pisses me off, blood, because you ain't one fuck all to have this persona. If you was a winner, yeah, you have the aura of Jose Mourinho, but the ability of fucking Chris Wilder, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah? Slow your blood clot, rude boy. Yeah? Stay humble, huh? Before you make things. Real talk, blood. Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
I don't understand where this... The fuck are you done?
Bro, like I said, bro, I think with I know also Berto needs to put him in his place, bro, and start to pattern this guy up and say, yo, brother, you ain't one shit, you know. I'm trying to get the best players in world football. You ain't one shit, bro. So you know what, man? You take your time down there, bro. And if you want to leave, you gonna leave. You get me? So for me, it's like Berto needs to come in and say, yo, listen, I've seen you play around with Havertz. I've seen you do this. I've seen you do that, yeah. Man, nah, we need to win the league right now. Other teams are serious. I'm going to go get Gyökeres. I'm going to go get Osimhen. And I feel like they're the best fit. Sesko's good, but for me, he ain't ready right now. And we can't afford that. We're 5 years into the project, 6 years into the project, 3 years into a title race. Nah, bro, this ain't happening. But will they do it? No, that's the problem. Will they take that leap? Or will they say, you know what, let's do it? So it's for me, it's concern if you're an Arsenal fan, but it's like I feel like a lot of people at Arsenal now, they just kind of go with the flow, and it's like they don't want to really give their opinion. They say, you know what, man.
People they're Arteta fans, they're not Arsenal fans.
They're not, yeah, there you go. What Arteta wants.
They care more about Arteta succeeding than Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what 100%. They care more about. They want Arteta to be successful.
Look at the Champions League reaction, bro. Oh, look at us. We the only team that competed with PSG.
And I hit it straight away, like, brother, why are you not tweeting this shit? We lost. Who gives a fuck about XG, bro? I don't care, blood. Yeah? I really don't care, bro.
Deep it, you know.
Do you understand?
Like, wow. Man, I talk about XG and that, you know, bro. That is embarrassing when you deep it, you know. XG, bro. That is, honestly, it's embarrassing, bro. Man, I'm talking about XG against PSG, bro. Like, bro, you lot lost the title, bro. What are you doing? Like, you lost the game, bro.
Bro, you know what the matter? We lost both legs.
Yeah, both legs.
We didn't draw one and lose. We didn't draw and then lose on penalties like someone fucking did. We lost both legs. We lost home and away.
Yeah. Real talk, bro. Real talk.
But XG. We had the most points in the last 2 years, 3 years. Most points. Only, well, but where's the 3 league titles gone? 2 to City, 1 to Liverpool. Do I care?
Bro.
Oh, Liverpool only got this amount of points. They never got as much as we did. Did they win the league with them points?
Boy.
Do I care? Boy. You're here disrespecting Henri. The reason why you support this club. I repeat, the reason why you support this club is Thierry Henry, blood. You're here dissing Henry. You're here defending Arteta over Henry. A man that has a statue. A man that won the league title at Old Trafford. Won the league title at Shite Hart Lane. Yeah? Was told not to celebrate at Shite Hart Lane because it might cause a riot. Guess what he did? Yeah. Fuck them. I'm celebrating. You think Arteta would ever do that? He's a coward. He'll listen. Okay, guys, we go to the changing room, guys. We go to celebrate with our fans in N5, guys. That's what he'll do, blood. Yeah. Do you understand? You don't need to fucking wake up and smell the coffee, bro. Look what every other club is doing. Look at the moves Man City are making. Do you think Pep's fucking around next year? You think Haaland's going to be this nice guy next year after what he's been put through this year? Revenge tour next year for these niggas, bro. Revenge tour, blood. These men will be outside. Yeah? Liverpool are trying to do something they've never done before. Retain the league title. And they're going about it in the right way. What the fuck are we doing, blood? Let's sign Sesko.
Oh, gosh.
I said it before. I said it again. They made this game show, this Love Island, Arsenal Island, for you Arteta inners. Because you don't have no gyal. And you don't know how to talk to gyal. All of you. You lie down with a pillow. You never lie down with a woman. The way you defend this man, this cult following, for what?
Yeah. You know, you would say like if you could defend a manager that's done something, but then he's kind of fell off, you could say, you know what?
Henri said it perfectly. Break down Arteta's era in 2 sections. First 3 years, second 3 years. First 3 years, there was progression. First 3 years, you could see there was a trajectory. Yeah? 8th, 5th, 2nd. Yeah? Now, let's go to first. What have you done? Second. So the trajectory has not gone like that. We have just gone like this now. And the Cronkies are comfy because Champions League gets them what
always met every year, always met. Yeah, you're right. Spot on.
Now Arteta's coming out and trying to put heat on the board. Oh, the board must move, make the correct move, guys. But then you're telling the board to go get fucking Sesko. Is that a correct move? Wow. You know, dunce, stupid as arsehole. There's so many Jamaican sayings I can say right now that my grandmother, my nan, God rest her soul, used to say to me, blood, on a daily basis, blood. On a dunce. On a 2 blood clots dunce. Big man thing. Make Arsenal fall away this year, yeah? I swear to God. Make man don't move in the window, yeah? Zubimendi better be announced before that Club World Cup, yeah? Because that window closes and then it opens again. You might want to talk about Zubimendi was fucking done from rotted fucking pussy clot January. That deal better be announced in the next fucking 10 days, bro. I swear to God. I'm not saying you need to announce Gyökeres. You need to announce Sesko in Mbeumo. I know that's not going to run, yeah? But that Zubimendi deal, that better be fucking announced, blood. I'm seeing United get Cunha. I'm seeing Delap complete medical at Chelsea. Yeah? I'm seeing a whole heap of fucking things go on. And nothing a go on over, yes, sir. You have 10 fucking days, blood. Yeah? Then the madman will be outside. Trust me, blood. Yeah?
Yeah.
I ain't letting them fucking sit down on this fucking bullshit, blood. Yeah? You can't pay. You can't control me, blood. You don't have enough fucking money to control me, dog. Yeah? That me, I said. Let me run up these quick supers and let's say you go to midday, blood. You get me? Big up Turkish. Obviously, it's not the real Turkish, but big him up. He says City just got Rinders. Cherki deal done. Combined 95 million, which is crazy business. Ornstein just said today, Ait Nori and Livramento opened. Bro, this is why I have head loss, blood. You get me? But apparently I'm negative. I'm fucking negative, mate. These absolute pricks, blood.
Mad.
They got Turkish again. He says people are underestimating Rodri's return. Best in the world. This is what I'm saying. That, bro, man. Oh my days, blood. You lot have your seatbelt them on deck this year, blood. Trust me.
Strap in, man.
Yeah? Strap in from early, dog. You understand?
Early.
Big up Dow Square. He said Arsenal won't sign a winger. Will sign Benjamin Tesco, Zubimendi, a second choice goalkeeper for 30 million and possibly a left back. Arteta and the Cronkies are a joke. Berta has no power at the club. Bro, it's looking like, you get me? And I was scared of that. I was scared of Arteta being able to just bypass Berta and go to his little fucking cranny fucking pussy old Cronky, blood. And you understand, it's looking like that's what is going in, blood. Big up Singers King, my G. Says, big up Troops and Saeed. Stats have ruined football.
Massively.
Finished it, blood. Absolutely fucking mudded it, mate. You get me?
You get a few GA and that's it.
That's it, get me? Apparently you're the best in the world, blood. Word to CM Punk. You understand? But big up the chat as always, blood. You understand?
Big up, man. What a show, man. What a show. I can't lie. Lit show, man.
Another lit show, blood. You get me? We'll be back on Friday.
Yeah, hopefully I'll sort it out.
We're gonna have to sort out something. You get me? Hopefully, time. I think time difference ain't too bad. I think you're only gonna be.
No, it's only an hour difference.
Hour. I knew. Hour or 2 hours, blood. It's not too bad. We probably
not too bad.
Maybe get me. So it'll be 11 for you. Maybe we do 10 o'clock UK. I don't know. Blood, but we're gonna work something out for you, lot, blood. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't worry
about that one, blood. You get me? Make sure you slap a like on your way out, blood.
Come on.
You get me? Make sure you subscribe to the bro as well. Back again live 1:45. Whole gang inside, blood. You get me? Saeed midday live now as well, blood. So make sure.
Come on, people.
Over there, blood, and show the love, blood. Saeed, have a good week, bro.
You too, man. Bless up the chat, man.
Week, man.
Come on. Love.